So yeah, she's.
Hi, this is the case of Bella and DR.Christian Nahas. How old is Bella?
She's 2.
She's 2 years old. And how old was she when you got her?
About 10 weeks.
About 10 weeks old. And this was
Yeah.
your second golden retriever, right?
One, yeah.
When we started the training, you had an older dog who has recently passed away.
That's correct.
So the situation was pretty chaotic. You had the 2 dogs, you had the older dog, you had the young puppy.
Right.
When I first came here, it was a little crazy. There was a lot going on.
Crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. And how would you describe Bella's behaviors in general? Like, what were the kind of issues and things that you were having going on with her?
Jumping on company when they would come to the door. She wouldn't leave the front door. It would be hard to bring guests in. It'd be embarrassing. She wasn't really controllable. And going for walks was difficult too. She would just pull at the leash incessantly. Had to get a choker collar to keep her from pulling too hard. Even with that, she would still pull really hard. But she's really a pleasure to walk now. I don't need the leash at all. She can follow me. She can walk right next to me when I tell her to walk right next to me, or she can just be a few feet away from me when we walk. And makes it fun to look forward to come home every day and walking her. She enjoys it. I enjoy it. She gets to run around, and I know that she's always going to be close by and not be hit by a car or anything.
So in a sense that even though the training is in a way a form of psychological restriction because we corral the dog in and we train the dog to respond to commands, you feel that in a way it has increased the dog's freedom in a way.
Oh yeah, definitely. The dog is enjoying his walks much more, enjoying her walks much more now.
And you probably take her out more often as a
every day,
result.
yeah. Go for about an hour.
Oh, so you take her for long walks now, where it used to be more of a drudgery to kind of take her out, more of a responsibility.
Right.
And now it's more of a pleasure.
Now it's fun.
What would you how would you describe to me? How would you explain? Did you feel that you understood the process that we went through? Now, looking back on it, the couple of months. How long have we been working with the dog? 3-4 months.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like I did a good job explaining each step and the reasoning behind it, the psychology behind what we were doing? Did you feel that you comprehended that?
Absolutely. And felt like there was a progression. I didn't understand what the next step would be when we went from with the leash to the electric collar, but it was a huge difference. Dog just changed completely.
Yeah, but now you understand how we took time, we laid all the foundation, we used the treats in the beginning.
Right.
We formed all the behaviors kind of gently in the beginning.
Right.
And I told you, be patient. There's going to be like a magic moment when we're going to cross a bridge and everything's going to come together.
And that's what happened.
And that's what happened. You feel that like, and as best as I could, I described what was going to happen beforehand.
Yes.
But until somebody experiences it, looking back on it now, though, do you feel that it all made logical sense to you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Did you feel that I was reliable, that I came and showed up when I said I was going to be here?
Yeah, you were here every time.
And, like honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10 compared to what the dog was like and what the dog was like now and what you expected from a dog training program, what would you say?
Oh, very pleased.
You're really
Pleased as
happy
much,
with
yeah.
it? And you would recommend us to other people?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, listen, you've been a pleasure to work with. If you need us in the future for anything, if the dog needs any refresher, if you get confused or the dog gets confused, we'll always come back and help.
Okay.
Okay? I think you did a very good job on the dog. Bella's a very boisterous dog. Very happy, hard to corral kind of dog because she's full of life, full of energy, very fun dog, but at the same time could be a very frustrating dog because of those traits. But the way you're describing your lifestyle now, that you're able to take her for these long walks and you're able to have guests over, it's very pleasing to us.
Yeah.
It's very gratifying to us.
Yeah.
And you've been great. Listen, thank you so much for your confidence in us.
Thank you.
I really appreciate
so much.
that. Thank you.
For making it big. Val, come here. Sit. Good girl.
Hello, Dr. Nahas. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You know what?
Good.
Another dog. Hold to your side. Hold to your side. Walk near the other door. Walk toward the other door. Tell her sit and walk away.
Sit. Down. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Okay, down.
Then wait a minute and then call it to you.
Come. Heel.
There you go. Now walk a little bit again. Stop a couple of times when she sits. Then tell her heel, walk again. Tell her sit.
Sit. Sit. Sit. Good girl.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Tell her down now.
Down.
See, and this is where, well, let me point this out to you because over the next couple of weeks as you're practicing, trying to keep this in mind, right? Getting the whole position, teacher position, a little longer.
Right.
So you work on not changing. She changes the positions, great. So what you need to do now is just make sure that she's also will hold it for a little bit longer period of time. So in the way that we do that, if you keep returning, making sure that the dog is stable about it. So we'll just catch this one more time. I'm going to stand back and do the hand in your head, and then you're going to tell it S-I-T, right?
Right.
And then about 10 seconds after that, you're going to say H-E-E-L.
Okay.
Okay?
Bell, sit. Sit.